At the great house of Collinwood, Victoria Winters has returned from a strange and haunting adventure in the past. But the terrible events she lived through there are beginning to change not only her life, but the lives of those around her. For a witch has followed her into the present, a witch who is determined to keep one man under her hideous curse, and to kill anyone who tries to help him escape her. And now the talisman which protects them has been stolen.
Cassandra left that message. I never told you to come to Collinwood.
Barnabas, if Cassandra is a witch, and I'll accept the fact that she is one, I think she's a most inefficient one.
Oh, no.
What does she do except keep me awake?
She has a plan. Now, the talisman, you better see if it's where you left it.
Well, I'm sure it's still there. Now, look, there's not a sign that anyone's been here.
Well?
Got to clean out this desk one of these days. It must be here.
It isn't there, is it?
It's gone.
And with it, your safety. So now she can do anything she wants to you.
All right. Talisman is gone. And with it, any protection that I might have from her powers. But let's be logical.
Well, what are we going to do?
Well, let me face the facts. Now, she couldn't have known that it was here because I might have been carrying it.
But you weren't. And if you had, anyone who took it would have been waiting for you to come back in.
And then?
You would have had an accident.
Well, where can we find another talisman?
I don't know where. Professor Stokes said that they're extremely rare. Oh, Doctor. I'm sorry. You let me see the sun for the first time in almost 2 centuries. You changed my life, and this is your payment. Now tell me, Doctor, would you do it over, knowing what you do now?
Of course I would, Barnabas.
I should go to Collinwood and find her and drag her from the house and burn her.
Barnabas.
It's my only way of getting free of her.
No.
It could be done, and no one would know. She would simply disappear.
It'd still be a lot of questions.
Not necessarily.
Barnabas, I can't let you endanger my work. Oh. Hello, Jeff.
What happened to me?
Well, you fell asleep.
Fell asleep. I was supposed to be packing. I was supposed to meet Vicky last night in Collinwood. It's almost dawn. I wasn't tired last night. I don't understand this. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Jeff, when we spoke before, I was rather hasty, I'm afraid, and so were you, but now I'm willing to
I won't
let
come back to
bygones
work
be by-
for you.
Jeff, something has happened here.
Don't tell me about it.
And I must get my project underway very quickly.
Look, I won't stop you, but I won't be a party to what you're doing either.
And Jeff, I need your help, very desperately.
Obviously, it's useless to try to keep Mr. Clark here in Collinsport, Doctor.
Oh, I'm staying in Collinsport.
Oh? Why?
Well, I have friends here now. Good night, Mr. Collins. Doctor. Something happened here last night. I don't remember what it was, but I will.
He won't remember. I can testify to Julia Hoffman's skill as a hypnotist. Now, his going will slow you down, won't it?
Yes, I must have someone right away.
What medical knowledge does your assistant need?
Very little. Good hands and a lot of nerve.
I once had a servant named Willie Loomis.
Yes?
He'd do anything I told him.
Well, get him.
Perhaps.
I must have him here today. Now, is he in town?
No, he's in a mental institution. Julia Hoffman can get him if she will.
Well, you must make her release him if you're going to be free.
Yes.
Now, Barnabas, you get your friend Willie right away, and I'll do everything I can here.
You're not going to work now.
Yes, I must.
You haven't had any sleep.
And I shall have none until I'm finished. Barnabas, you are as important now to this experiment as I am. Without your life force, my creation will never have life.
She's already started to work her powers, this Angelique.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
Well, she came to me as I was sleeping. She came to me as Angelique when we were married. She warned me against my dreams. All dreams, my dreams, the dreams of others.
Dreams of others?
How
could that affect you?
I don't want to find out. We must finish the experiment before I do.
Forget that dream. Well, if I do something, get my mind off it. I can always sew something. It was horrible. That knock on the door and...
Maggie Evans?
Who are you? What do you want?
I'm Jeff Clark, Vicky's friend.
You're Jeff Clark?
Yes, I was supposed to be here last night. I just called Vicky. Something happened. She's on her way over right now. Something wrong?
No. Come in.
Look, if you've changed your mind about my
No.
staying here...
My father agreed it would be a good idea. It's just that... Well, come in. It's just that I had a nightmare and last night it started with a knock on the door and when I opened it, it was you. I mean, you were in my dream.
Me? Oh, come on. You've never met me before.
I guess I just imagined it was you, but... was Vicky asleep?
Yes, she's on her way over now.
Oh, then she'll be here shortly. Would you like some coffee? I can make some fresh.
No, thank you. I just had breakfast at the diner.
Well, I'll show you your room.
Miss Evans, I can stay someplace else. It's all right.
No, look, I'm not usually like this. It's just that I can't get that dream off my mind.
Would you like to tell me about it? I don't mean to be personal.
No, it isn't that.
Well, I like to know what I do in other people's dreams, especially when they don't know me.
I think I just like to forget it.
Well, maybe you will if you talk about it. Look, I'm the perfect person. Now, I don't know you, so I won't have any psychological theories about what it meant. You want to tell me?
Well, it started just as I told you. There was a knock on the door, and when I opened it, it was you. I mean, your clothes, just the way you are now. You just stood there and you were looking at me. You didn't say anything.
Well, that's because I'm a gentleman. See, I didn't want to say anything. So.
And you motioned for me to follow you, and I didn't want to, but I had to, and I had no choice. That was one of the things that made the dream so frightening.
Well, look, it's all over now, so
You led me to a door. You opened it. I knew I was to go in.
Well, didn't I say anything?
Not a word. I walked into this room. It was dark. You slammed the door. You left me alone. I heard the door lock, and and I screamed. And then the lights came on. And I was in a room with nothing in it. The walls were all doors, nothing else, and I heard a voice.
My voice.
I don't know. Couldn't understand what it meant. Through sight and sound and faceless terror, through endless corridors of trial and error, a blazing head of light shall burn, and one door leads to the point of return.
Makes no sense.
But behind one door, I heard the sound of a tinkling music. And I ran to it and I opened it.
Miss Evans.
It was a skull. It was a skull staring at me and moving toward me. I knew I couldn't get past it.
Miss Evans, take it
I
easy.
didn't know what to do. For one moment, I thought that I could get past it. But I couldn't. And then I tried to close the door and I couldn't
Easy,
do
Maggie.
that. I didn't know what to do. The door wouldn't close. It just wouldn't. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't run past it. I couldn't close the door. It was nothing.
Maggie.
I'm sorry. You didn't need any of this. Wow. Come to Maggie Evans' house and hear her latest nightmare.
Are you kidding? I can't wait for the next installment.
If I hadn't told someone, I don't know what I would have done. I just couldn't stop thinking about it. You must think I'm really neurotic.
Look, Maggie, we all have our dreams.
Well, you find that I'm really quite level-headed. I feel so much better. Thank you.
What for?
Oh, for listening. It's incredible, but I feel like I never had a dream.
That's Vicky. Will you get me? I've been here 15 minutes and I'm telling you who's at the door.
Well, you're right, it is. Hi.
I've never been so angry at anyone in my life. Not you, Maggie. I'm sorry. Do you know that I stayed up waiting for you all night? Oh, I shouldn't be saying any of this.
Well, I think you should. I'm a firm believer that a girl should speak her mind. I'll make coffee.
That might help. Look, I'm not going to ask you what happened.
This is going to sound ridiculous, but... Well, I don't understand it, but I fell asleep.
Where?
At Dr. Lang's. What's the matter with you? You don't believe me.
No, I don't, because I went to Dr. Lang's last night at about 10 o'clock, and he said he hadn't seen you.
And something did happen last night. Vicky, he did lie to me. I was there, and he knew it. It was something... Ah, my memory is always going blank. If I keep going on like this, I'll end up back in the hospital like before.
Jeff, if he knew you were there, why did he lie? It's not you, Jeff. It's Dr. Lang. I don't... What is it?
That bracelet.
Have you seen it before?
Did you have that on yesterday?
No.
The day before?
No, Jeff.
When?
I haven't worn it since I came back.
Came back?
From the past.
The past?
You were there at the trial when I used it as evidence that I was a witch. Trask held it up.
Trask?
He was the witch hunter. He vanished after the trial, but he left a note saying that I was innocent. But we never could find him. Trask, Jeff, remember.
I knew someone named Trask once.
Yes, you did.
I don't remember where.
He called himself a reverend.
Reverend Trask. No, it's familiar, but I don't
Jeff.
remember. You know, sometimes I think the only reason you like me is because I remind you of somebody named Peter Bradford.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. You don't know about me at all. You know, what happens if I turn out to be an ordinary guy? Somebody with a regular past? Huh? What'll happen then? What will happen then, Vicky? What if I'm somebody you hate?
thought you were in your room.
You know, I should be. I keep falling asleep.
Oh, well, I just wanted to make sure that the porch light was on for Pop.
Maggie,
Mm-hmm.
is Vicky really as good as I think she is?
Well, you know, or you wouldn't be asking me. Yes, she is.
Yeah, I guess I'm becoming neurotic myself.
Well, my guess is that you're just not used to being in love. Well, on that cryptic remark, I'm going to say goodnight.
Good night. Maggie, thanks. Dr. Lang. All right, what do you want? What is it? What's happened? Look, I'm not going anywhere with you. Where do you want me to go?
Where are we? Why won't you answer me? What's in there?
Lang! Lang, let me out of here! Let me out!
Through night and sound and faceless terror, through endless corridors by trial and error, a head of blazing light does burn, and one door leads to the point of return.